Shalom. Shalom and welcome. Welcome. This is Quick Words, End Time Things to Consider. It is a message to those who seek to do the will of the Almighty Father. It is a message to those who will be among the ranks of the 144,000 and multitude mentioned in Revelations chapter 7 and 14. My name is Symmanayah, and today is April 2nd, 2014. If you're tuning in for the first time, these words come in a series of messages of which I am compelled to present. And this segment is entitled Face of Extinction and Transformation. Face of Extinction and Transformation. My brothers and sisters, these are some of the hardest words that are presented. Many are too much in shock and have been overtaken by unbelief when it comes to accepting that we have entered into the season that is known as end times by many. A season which makes it possible and fuel the expectation that we will soon see the tribulation mentioned in Revelations begin, and we will see the things that are written in scriptures regarding these final days of man, our final steps. With that said, let me get started. My brothers and sisters, for generations, many of us have heard the echoes from individuals stating we are in the last days. We have witnessed different individuals become numb to these words and have excused themselves from believing that the time will come, let alone that it has arrived. There are also many teachings of a spontaneous rapture that is supposed to occur any day now, with issues or teachings and practices of people looking to the sky thinking any day the Messiah is going to break the clouds and take us away from here. These teachings are wicked and erroneous. People have taken the verse informing us that no man knows the day or hour of the return of our Messiah, and they have used that to become very complacent, slow, lazy, and seek after their own pleasures versus seeking the living instructions and guidance from the Spirit of Yahusha. Yes, people are looking to the sky, thinking any day now the perceived rapture is about to take place. Soon and very soon, sooner than most may realize, proof is over the horizon that will lay that wicked teaching to waste and cause extreme humbling to those who have disregarded the need to be mindful of the signs of the times. My brothers and sisters, I submit to you, we have reached a season where we are in the face of extinction and facing transformation. I am compelled to believe many will dismiss these words and be overtaken with unbelief. But those who are chosen to fulfill what is written regarding the 144,000 and multitude will be awakened and come to understand the realities of what's before us. The face of extinction and transformation brings a heightened sense of urgency to those who have eyes to see and ears to hear what the Spirit is saying to us individually, as well as to the assemblies. As pertaining to our transformation, consider the following, and afterwards we will get back to the face of extinction as I continue. Matthew 22:29 and 30 reads, And Yahusha answered said to them, You go astray, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of Elohim. For in the resurrection they do not marry, nor are they given in marriage, but are as messengers of Elohim in heaven. Does this describe a transformation? I believe so. Romans 12:2 reads, And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you prove what is that good and well-pleasing and perfect desire of Elohim. This is a perfection, a transformation now, as we grow in maturity, as we grow in worship and obedience. That's one transformation. And then there will be the final transformation. Keep in mind, it is written, flesh and blood cannot enter into the reign of the Most High. 2 Corinthians 3:18 reads, And we all, as with unveiled face, we see as in a mirror the esteem of Yahuah, are being transformed into the same likeness from esteem to esteem as from Yahuah the Spirit. That was 2 Corinthians 3:18. And 1 John 3:2 says, Beloved ones, now we are children of Elohim. It has not been revealed what we shall be, but we know that when he is revealed, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. My brothers and sisters, prepare to discover proof that we are being refined in the reality that we will be transformed in the natural sense by becoming more obedient and walking in the reflection of the Most High, and manage our earthen vessels with much righteousness. I pray that we are able to realize that soon and very soon proof will come, and we will come to know that we will be changed and transformed upon the return of our Mashiach, our Messiah Yahusha. To you these words have found your ears. Pray to discern and understand the purpose of this message and why you have been chosen to hear these words. Now on the matter of extinction, on the matter of the face of extinction, if the plan of the Most High Father Yahuah did not exist, man faces possible extinction within our lifetime. I am compelled to believe, as you wrestle within your mind and spirit, that you are trying to determine whether or not there is truth in these words. To he that is alive and is tasked to participate among the children of obedience, your eyes, yes, our eyes, will become wide open to what the Spirit of Yahusha is making known. Allow me to say this. There are three major things one must have in order to live physically from a natural perspective. And these three things are fresh air, fresh water, and food. Did you know all of which I just mentioned are degrading, are falling apart at a rapid pace? Many of us have read about famine, drought, pestilence, and disease, but have failed to discern what methods will occur to cause such conditions. Whether we choose to ignore the realities regarding our survival, it will not change the worsening conditions that are occurring on our planet. Currently, CO2 levels are rising and methane gas as well. They are increasing across the globe and will wreak havoc on our quality of life. The air quality, the air that we breathe, is degrading, my brothers and sisters, like never before in man's existence. This is part of what has been publicized under the terms or titles global warming and climate change. Adding to this, food production is shrinking and food inventories are and will continue to be reduced as severe drought blankets the planet. If there is not any fresh water, there will not be any food, my brothers and sisters. While chaos and civil unrest is managed to a degree by the mass media and world leaders to prevent disruption and civil unrest, soon it will get beyond their ability to contain. Soon we will witness the realities of a starving population, a population dying of thirst. There are world leaders who are very much aware and will unleash the reality at an appointed time. It is as though they're holding a gun in their hand and waiting to pull the trigger to bring about their world leader and their plans. They will be as one pulling the trigger to unveil catastrophic conditions which will result in massive chaos, civil unrest, increased violence, and more. Yes, I believe the powers that be are just waiting to pull that trigger and then unleash the realities that man is on the brink of extinction and that the population is outpacing our ability to produce food. Much death lies ahead, my brothers and sisters. I am compelled to believe when the world leaders unleash the realities of our true conditions, violence, civil unrest, which will consist of murders and killings, and many other catastrophes, will be like a calling, a manipulated way of causing people to begin killing one another in an effort to depopulate the planet, in an effort to get the planet to a point where they believe it's manageable and sustainable, in an effort to introduce the beast system, the anti-Mashiach, the anti-Messiah, and false prophet. Many of you may be unaware that world leaders and scientists have stated the world population is currently at a level and growing faster than our ability to produce food for this growing population. For those who have no intentions of worshiping and obeying Almighty Father, Yahuah, for those of you who have problems accepting Yahusha as Messiah, troubling times with no solution are in sight and await you. To those who will be among the children of obedience, we will be humbled and directed into the task we are called to do, or we will either die or be put to sleep. I am aware that these are hard words, but remember, we are living in a plan that's owned and created by the Most High Father Yahuah. The realities of his plans are unfolding, whether we want to accept it or not. The face of extinction is real. The truth is that these earthen vessels, as we know them, will come to an end. We will be transformed. We will come as we are refined, and upon the day we face the throne of the Most High Father, Yahuah. Those who seek to worship and obey, we will come to see that we will be transformed into everlasting life. Those who do not fit that description, those who will not be written in the book of life, they will face everlasting judgment and fire. I urge each of us who hear the message in these words to wake up and be mindful of the signs of the times. They are here, they are real. There is much work that will be done among those who will be among the ranks of the 144,000 in multitude mentioned in Revelation 7 and 14th chapter. Many will be shocked regarding what is expected and what it will be done through them, through us, through you. Yes, possibly you. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, keep in mind that these are man's final steps. The 144,000 and multitude will be gathered and represent the final exodus. These clocks continue to tick forward. Let us come to know the intervention that will deliver us from the face of extinction as we prepare to witness transformation as a set-apart people, as an awakened nation of Yahusha, the children of the Almighty Father Yahuah, led by our sovereign Yahusha, our Mashiach, our Messiah. Until next time, stay tuned as this series, Quick Words, continues. Shalom, shalom, shalom.